All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory and praises to Yahweh by Shimi Awashai, by Shimon Kodash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word in truth and sincerity. All right, this is the brother Tawab Bakar from GMS Los Angeles / Inland Empire. Come back with another video in the spirit. And once again, Tawadi Yahweh by Shimi Awashai, full homage to this truth. Allow me to wake up another day and putting the spirit on me to do another lesson in hopes to edify the hopeful elect. Okay, so in this video, what I want to go into just real quick to the point on the importance of communication. You know, it's very, very imperative for brothers to have open lines of communication with one another. You know, this eliminates speculation, this eliminates misunderstandings. Okay, and Satan, because Satan tries to use different angles, avenues, you know, to cause confusion, and when communication is open, and brothers is open all on both ends, on all sides, that eliminates confusion. Everybody's on the same page, but when there's lack of communication, that's where problems arise, and I'm not speaking on anybody in particular. I'm just speaking in general. These are things to be mindful of. And even though we all got different personalities and whatnot, you know, that shouldn't stop brothers from communicating with one another, especially when brothers are going through certain things, that's why the Lord set up a brotherhood. Of course, there's order. You want to be um ordered. You want to do things decently in order, which I'm gonna bring the scripture out. You know, but that's why Lord, at the end of the day, Lord set up a brotherhood. For things to be communicated. And because we're a body. If a member of the body is hurting, the body has to those things have to be communicated to the body in order for the body to help that member. But if that member is not communicating, the communication is not being put out there, how is that the member going to be taken care of? This is something we all got to be mindful of. So I'm just going to bring out a few scriptures. I pray this is edifying to you sincere brothers out there. So first scripture I'm going to start with is Proverbs chapter 27 verse 23. It says, "Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks, and look well to thy herds." You see? So that's why, that's another thing why communication is important, to know the state of brothers, see how brothers is doing, see if brothers is growing in the spirit. It's a reason why brothers fellowship, and brothers break bread, to build each other up, because we're not just like Jake in the world, we're not just hanging out just to be hanging out. We hang, brothers fellowship with each other to build each other up in the spirit. Even if we're, brothers are doing so-called carnal things, it all leads back to the spirit, man, because we all joined in one mind, the belief in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay. And sometimes brothers gotta, open up, even if you a quiet brother, you might not be a brother that's as outgoing as other brothers. We still gotta have that line of communication with brothers, because we got men over us, and they gotta know if we, they gotta know brothers' estate, man. So this is something we all gotta be mindful of. Once again, all right, I got another one. This is Romans chapter 13. Verse 11, it says, it's like you're having technical difficulties with my phone. Bear me 1 second. This is, okay, here we go. This is Romans chapter 13, verse 11. It says, "And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, For now is our salvation nearer than what we believe. And we know our salvation is near because we see the signs. And see, this is why, you know, it's a good thing to really be around brethren and break bread with brothers, you know, to build that bond, you know, because, man, you know, the times that we coming into, you know, it's going to get crazy out here, man, you know, and, you know, we want to make sure, you know, the bond that we're building with one another is strong, man. Okay. Of course, you know, every man got to work out his own salvation with fear and trembling. We understand that, you know. The scriptures also speak about, you know, the brotherhood, man, loving the brotherhood, you know, and you know, the scriptures also speak about two are better than one, and three are not easily broken. Just paraphrasing, you know. So this is something, like I said, we all gotta be mindful of. All right, this is Romans 13:12. It says, "The night is so far spent; the day is at hand. Therefore, let us cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light, which is His word." Okay, let's cast off those works of darkness. See, in the world, you know, you might have been a loner. You know, you might have been, you know, and we, you know, when you a loner in the world, you know, you learn how to be selfish because everything is all about you. You just think about yourself. But then when the Lord put you around brethren, especially, you know, being in this truth, you know, you start to learn that, you know, it's not all about you. It's not about just you yourself. You know, the Lord is making us look at a bigger picture, you know. So, like I said, it doesn't matter, you know, whether or how, you know, our personalities are, you know, at the end of the day, you know, the Lord brought us together for a reason, man. And this is, you know, we all can learn from one another, you know. But, you know, when that community, like I said, going back to the original point, when that communication is open, brothers are transparent with one another, there's no confusion, okay? There's no schisms, okay? Or little issues that's arising because brothers are on the up and up. Everybody's on the same page. That's what we want, okay? To the best of our ability, you know. Anything that comes up, you know, or any issues or things, the scriptures tell us, you know, even if you a brother, you might feel offended. A brother might have said something, or a brother might have did a gesture or whatever you might have took offense to. You pull the brother to the side. Matthew the 18th chapter. You know, that's also communication. You know, when you feel like a brother you got an alt with a brother, or a brother got an alt against you, a brother pull you to the side. These are all things we gotta be mindful of. Okay. All right, back in Romans 13:13, it says, "Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying, but put ye on the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and make not provisions for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof." You see? And, you know, because what happens, you know, like it mentioned, it says strife and envying. That's one of the things that we're supposed to put off, you know. We're not supposed to be having strife among one another or envying one another, okay? But see, when there's no communication, that leads to misunderstandings, it leads to speculation, and that's how Satan is able to get up in there, man. And it's all sorts of confusion now because there ain't nobody communicating, you know, and that's what we don't want, you know. Now, when I say communicate, I don't mean you have to, you know, tell every you know, brothers, all your personal business, every, you know, inch of your personal business. No, just, you know, like if you got something going on, you know that you need help, you know, for whatever, you know, you behind on certain things, you know, whether it be your rent, whatever the case may be, or you may need help with the scripture. You may need help understanding the scripture, wherever it may be, you know, you gotta communicate those things to brothers. okay, and not be all quiet all the goddamn time. You know, of course, it's a balance. Sometimes you gotta go through things for your own sake. You know, for you to be able to, you know, to build yourself up. Okay, there's times where you're gonna be alone. You're gonna go through certain things for you to know to build up your character. But then there's also times where you're gonna have to communicate to brothers and let brothers know that you need help. Okay, because it's not good to always be silent, man, and just let things build. You know, you gotta let brothers know. You know what's going on. You know, because once again, you know, we want to eliminate confusion, man. You know, and there's nothing, you know, worse when, you know, when it's confusion and nobody know what the hell is going on and people are speculating. You know, you start jumping, you know, the gun on certain things. You know, you start coming to these conclusions because you don't know what the hell is going on because there's no communication. Okay. So I'm gonna bring out one more and I'm gonna wrap it up. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 40. It says, let all things be done decently and in order. You see? Because there is an order, you know, but everything gotta be done decently, man. You know? So if there's an issue, if a brother having an issue, or a brother may lack understanding in a certain thing, you know, you got to be able to get the call a brother. If you can't get a head brother, you know, get to a brother that you know that's in contact with the head bro. You know, if you got a situation, you got to communicate that in a timely fashion too. You know, don't wait too long to communicate certain things. You know, especially when it's emergency. You know, so these are things, you know, we all got to be mindful of. Okay, you know, for all of us. You know, because you know it's all about the bigger picture, man. We're a body, okay? So like I said, one member hurting, you know, the body got to know, you know, so things can be done done decently and in order. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, man. Just wanted to make it quick to the point, man. Lord willing, this was edifying to you, sincere brothers, as well you few sisters out there. Stay strong, keep fighting. We almost out of here. So with that, I'm gonna give all glory and praises to Yahweh by Shimi Abishai, by Shemir Chakodash, the honors to the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing his word, truth.